Hello and welcome back to another vlog. It's Sunday and I really was not planning on vlogging. This isn't actually going to be a vlog. I just want to talk for some reason. The thing I like about social media is that you can just talk. I can just talk. I do feel as though sometimes it's a little bit exhausting to always try to make like everything aesthetic and like series and like I don't want to say perfect because I clearly do not try to make social media perfect. I make it very real, I feel like, but still, like you want like aesthetic clips and like da da da, and I feel like that's sometimes exhausting. And right now, I just want to yap. We're just gonna yap. If you don't want to listen to me yap, you don't have to watch this. But if so, I really appreciate it. I think I just feel like I need to yap because I haven't given like a just a yapping session in a while, just like a life update. Um, if you've watched the Back to W2 series last week, was my first week of fuck, I can't form a sentence right now. Last week was my first week out of training, so my first full week on doing the job myself. I'm not going to dive too much into the job because that's going to be on the next episode of Back to W2, which I've really been enjoying on both YouTube and TikTok. So I don't want to talk too much about the job, but it was good. It was much better than training. Thankfully, training was a lot for me mentally, and I didn't know if I was going to make it. It was 4 weeks that I struggled. I was over it. Last week was a lot better. Super high productivity goals every single day. And if you don't hit them, you get in trouble every single day. So that's that. That's fun. I'm used to sales jobs, but like, anyways, I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm used to sales jobs, but this seems a little crazy. Like we all had 2 hours of meetings, new hire meetings, on one of the days last week, and we're still all required to hit the same productivity numbers as an 8-hour day. And someone asked about it, and they were like, "Come in early or stay late." And I was like, "That's an interesting response." But here we are. I did like the job itself a lot, to be honest with you. I think I will like it, especially because it's fully remote, and I really have enjoyed that so far. I mean, I've been remote for a long time, but like, this is my first like full W2 job remote, if that makes sense. And I really enjoyed that. So this week, I did not do a weekly vlog, which I've been trying to be consistent with, which is another reason I just want to yap right now. I just got overwhelmed and I worked like 12 hours almost every single day. So I was like, what am I going to vlog? But I am going to start including those into weekly vlogs too. I just didn't do it this week. It was my first week, so I needed to get all my nerves out of my system and get adjusted to things. This week is going to be a lot. I think 3 of my 6 days are 12 hours, all of us. Friday, I think I have to work till like 10 p.m. for some random fucking reason. So it's going to be a lot. That being said, I feel like I'm at a point in my life, and I feel like it's not new. I feel like I've been in this point for a while where I'm just trying to like figure out what the fuck to do. And as a 33-year-old, that's terrifying. But I also feel like I need to accept the fact that that's pretty normal this day and age to still be figuring out what the fuck to do. Like, I know so many people my age who are still trying to figure out what the fuck to do, but I also know so many people who have figured out what they are doing, and who knows, that may change for them down the road, but they've been consistent with it for a long time. And I just feel like I'm still in that point of figuring out what I need to do. Not like in a negative way, it's just like, obviously I'm probably going to be in sales for the most of my life. I've been in sales for a long time now. And so I guess it's just figuring out what, and I think salespeople jump around a lot anyway, so I think it's figuring out like, what does my future really look like in sales? And I don't know. To be quite frank, I don't know. I don't know. I think the biggest thing in my life right now is I don't think I want to be in Atlanta anymore. And I feel like that may be an early statement, if that's a thing. And the only reason I say that may be an early statement is because I do feel as though my time in Atlanta was slightly different, given I didn't have consistent income. I've talked about that on the Back to W2 series. But I feel like I was always scared to spend money just doing content income, because it's like you don't for sure know when anything is coming. Even though I was paying all my bills, it's like you don't want to spend that money if you don't know when the next one's coming. So my time in Atlanta may have been affected by that. And I've only been here like, what, 6 months now? I do feel as though it's not, I don't know how to put this into words. I feel like when I moved to Miami, I never felt as though it wasn't home. The second I moved there, it felt like home. I don't know that I have felt that fully in Atlanta. I kind of feel like I'm visiting here still, 6 months in, which is not good, you know? And in Miami, I never felt like that. I felt like I was home immediately. Even though the end of my Miami time was very rough, just given the fucking black mold and shit in my apartment. That was rough. Other than that, it was not that bad. It was just expensive, obviously, but I don't know. So that's coming up on my mind a lot lately because I have to give a 60-day notice at my current apartment if I'm moving, and that 60-day notice is May 1st, I think. So that's coming up. I mean, it's middle of February right now. So that's been on my mind a lot recently, and I feel like it's too early to freak out about that, but like I am kind of, because I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think I want to stay here. Now, am I in a position to make Miami happen again? I don't know. So if not, then I have to fucking stay here. But when I'm here, I kind of feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's my own fault because I don't really leave my apartment, given I've been like figuring out everything. I feel like I'm in jail. Like I just sit in my apartment all day and I look out to this beautiful view of the city all day long, and it's beautiful. But I don't go in ever anywhere. And the city, okay, this is getting me where I think I figure it. I think I understand why sometimes the city is not walkable and the city is not bikeable. And in Miami, that's all I did. Like I got rid of my car because I just walked and biked. That can't happen here. Like even when I've had dogs on Rover in Midtown, it's not bikeable. I felt very scared for my life trying to bike around here. Now, one good thing is my new job can allow me to move back to Miami. However, this is where it gets really tricky and why I think I'm just thinking about things 24/7 right now. It is Miami based. Anyone in the city of Miami or like 50 miles radius has to work in person. So I would no longer be remote, I would be in person. Now, that's not the worst thing in the entire world because I can move back to Miami with that job. However, I'm gonna move, I would like to move back to the beach. I wanna be on the beach again. The headquarters is, I'm not gonna say specifically where, but near the airport essentially. So it's not the easiest commute in the entire world, and mind you, I don't have a vehicle. So I would be Ubering back and forth, which is what I did in the beginning of my Miami time. It's just a lot to consider. And then the hours that we work are fucking crazy. We work all the time, so I'm constantly going to be in office. We're in office Monday through Thursday, Fridays, and the weekend shifts that we have to work from home. So not the worst thing in the entire world, but we work long ass hours. So Monday through Thursday, I'm basically going to live in that office. Is that something I want? I don't know. Probably not right now, to be honest with you. So there's a lot to figure out. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a weird state of my life. And I feel like it's been going on for quite some time, even though when I got laid off, it's been, what, a year and a half? So that's not that long. And I understand some people, I'm thankful to have the job that I have now. And I understand people have been applying to jobs for years and still have not got a job. So I don't want to sound like that. But I just feel like I'm still in such a weird spot figuring everything out. And I guess at the end of the day, it hasn't been that long. I don't know. I just wanted to vent for a second because it's all been like building up lately, especially just like training in this new job. And now I'm starting the new job on my own. And before I know it, I do have to make a decision on my lease. And if I do month to month, I think it's going to be like $400 more. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I'm expecting. That's what I've heard. So I don't know. I think I just needed to vent for a second because I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Whew. I had the Sunday Scaries, actually. This is where this is all coming from. I had the Sunday Scaries for the first time in a long time. I have not had the Sunday Scaries the whole time I did not have a W2 job. And the Sunday Scaries are back. So since the Sunday Scaries are back, it's almost 6 p.m. I'm going to have some wine and sit here and edit my content for the week, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm batch filming on the weekends and editing for the entire week. That way everything is set up and I don't have to worry about filming during the week. So we're going to do that, get under a blanket, watch some YouTube. If you watch this, thank you. It's literally just me yapping, but I appreciate it. I just need to vent, and YouTube is always my place to vent. I'm going to film back to W2 today as well, so that should be coming next weekend. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all very, very soon. Love you, bye.